Do you have the photo with you, Caitlin? If not, can you either grab it or can you hold the image in your mind? Is it in color or is it in that, like, that sepia sort of shade or tone or whatever you call it? Have it in my mind. Can't grab. No, that's okay. How much do you know about him? Was he ever in the army? Or maybe I'm seeing your past love coming through. I'm seeing a guy and I can't work out features just yet. It feels like he's got brown hair. I don't know why I say feels like, but I'm just going to go with it. It feels like he's in... It is sepia. Yep. Feels like he's got like a... you know those... I don't know if they even do it anymore. Those material type knapsack bags that they used to have in the army. And again, this might not be your granddad, this might be your past life, your past love coming through. Don't know if he was. Do you know what his personality or anything like that was like, Caitlin? Hey, Amber. A bit. Oh, that's good. I was just asking because I was just getting in my own head a little bit, wondering how we're going to validate stuff. Did you ever know, let's not go with it. Did you ever know his mum at all? Because I feel a lady coming through that feels like his mum, which is really interesting, and I don't know why we need to go back that far. You do? Did she have curly, curly, blondie coloured hair? And was she a bigger lady? She wasn't just plump, she was, you know, a little bit bigger for her size. I don't know anything about this. Okay. I mean, I know you said it's a challenge. But she ain't giving me much. That's alright. We like a challenge. That's why he's going back. Oh, to his mum, because you know about his mum. Hey, Laura. Or you don't know about his mum. I'm confused with the I do, and then, I don't know. Been digging into the family history, and it ends with him. Interesting. Well, no, it doesn't end with him, because you're here. Yeah. I get it. Oh, I see. As in going backwards that way. You know, if I don't get the validation things, just move along slowly until we get something we can validate. Yeah, that was more just me asking, Caitlin, asking you in general. You know, if anything like that came through, would you be able to validate? So I've only got the young man with the, like the knapsack or rucksack, or I don't know what you call it. Feels like he's in the army. It feels like he may have even went to war. Now, I don't know if this is your granddad or, again, this is going back to your past love life. Because I'm getting the sense that there's barbed wire everywhere. It's weird, like, because I'm being shown the sepia colour, and I'm being shown this gentleman just standing there and it's not even like proper army attire. It's like shorts and like a button-up shirt, but somehow it feels army. And then I'm being shown, so I don't know if it's symbolism, but I'm being shown like barbed wire sort of swirling around this scenery. So there's that, and then there's the lady coming through with the blondie hair. She's on the larger side. She's loud and robust. She's larger than life, her personality. She's almost saying to me, she's like, yeah, grabbing her waist, and she's like, yep, I'm larger than life. Not only in this way, so to speak. So whereas the other guy, the guy that I'm seeing, he's a little bit more quiet, a little bit more reserved with his personality. That's my grandfather's picture. Button-up shirt and shorts in the sepia. Does he have a backpack or something on? Like, I mean, is he standing there like this? With his arms holding the strap or something? Not that I can recall. Did it feel like it was that khaki type green? You know, even though the picture's sepia, did it have that? Did you pick up that sensation of seeing the photo? If not, I feel like if that's who I'm seeing, then he's got strong army connections. So I don't know if he went to war when he was younger. And I mean, like, he wouldn't have been any more than 25. And you know what? I'd be surprised if he was even 20 years old when he went to war. Yeah, they've Bianca, they're $20, hun. There's a link to my PayPal in my profile. Was he more quiet and reserved? Almost like a little bit introverted. Which is like a really interesting contrast. Like if his mum's like so loud, she sort of makes up for everybody, and he's just this quiet, feels like quiet little boy. Oh, no worries, Bianca. He was reserved. Good. So he's coming through. There's a so it'll be interesting to know when you dig back and get more info from him, Caitlin, or about him, because he keeps just, there's a strong army connection there. So it'll be interesting to know about that. I feel like that's almost the missing link for you, too, Caitlin. Not so much a missing link, but if you could find out, you know, where he served and, you know, whatever, all of that. I don't know enough about the army to tell you, but you kind of know what I'm saying. You know, if you could find those details, it'll give you that background as well. He feels young. Like, that's what I mean. He doesn't even feel like he's 25. Feels like he was only 20. 20 max. Army records, yes. Was he, do you know roughly when he was born? I could tell you why that is too. Tell me why he's only 20? Is that what he is in the photo? Is he really young there? Because I've still got the sepia background, what he's showing me, so. No, I feel like he was of age, Sophia, but he was young. He was only like 20. . . . So I don't know if it was compulsory, because I don't see him actively going out and saying, hey, I want to join the army. He was much too quiet and too reserved for that. Why he's coming through so young, and it would have been in the 40s maybe. Okay. I said like 30s. 35, 1935 springs to mind. Yeah, I don't know. 1940s. Is he really young in the photo that you have, that you can remember? Mum's really loud. She's quite the opposite. She's like a whole vibe on her own. I feel like they had a lot of people coming and going, like from their home. So it doesn't feel like, I don't know, if it just feels like more like friends coming and going. It's sort of being represented by like a door opening and closing consistently, showing the flow of people going through and out. Feels like friends though. Feels like she always had friends over, or it would have been my grandfather's house. Pretty sure it's one of his last few pics. Oh, I love that. So it was a busy household. Lots of people coming and going. She was larger than life, and people loved her. So that makes sense. But I don't see him, like I don't see your grandfather, I don't see James being a part of that much. I feel like he was, quietly in his room, or quietly in a space away from that. Do you know how he died, Caitlin? Don't say if you do. Okay. Did you have questions, Caitlin? He's not, and I guess, you know, again, it's showing his personality coming through. He's like not forthcoming with, he's not chatty, let's just say that. He's not chatty. I'm not really getting much, Caitlin. I do have a pain in my eye. I don't know if was his death an accident? No. Didn't involve a gun at all, did it? Purposeful. Shovel racks. He unalived himself, hey? Yeah. Did he have an injury to his right eye? Was anybody able to tell you that? Right eye. So whether that was the entry point or the exit point, there's something with the right eye, with that, with the gun. Someone did it to him, and I know it was his face. Yeah, he's showing me the right eye because of the pain that I'm receiving. Did he have a another injury as well? And I don't know if it was done at not the same time, it would have been just after the gunshot. But I don't know of. Did you ever catch that person, Caitlin? Was that case ever closed? I know who did it. I don't know what happened legally. Oh, yep. It kind of, I asked about if there was something else that had happened other than the gunshot. Because it feels like there's a crushing injury, but it comes in from the back. Like, roughly where your brow line would sit. It comes in like feels like a crushing injury from that angle. Doesn't come from the front, like it feels like from behind. Hey Bree, yeah, I do fertility reads. They'll usually tell you, if I sense any pregnancy. Sometimes most of the time I can tell you gender. Sometimes I can give you a description of what I'm seeing. Sometimes I can give you a rough estimate of how far away it is as well. Was he ambushed, Caitlin? Oh, hello, what are you doing? Where they? Yeah, I don't. Was he ambushed? Is that what you're saying? He was ambushed, or you don't know? He was attacked from behind. Actually, you know what it feels like. Not that I know what this feels like. And he's sort of showing me the moment it happened too. He was struck on the back, across the back, by either a baseball bat or something along those lines. Full force. That's not nice at all, because I feel him sort of going forward and then falling to his knees. And the wind being taken out of him in the process. It's probably, yeah, could be, yeah, Maud. Because that's what I'm seeing and feeling is like a metal bat striking his back. say anything about my dad. No, I'm trying to get information for you because I know that that's what you'd be interested in. So I kind of get the feeling that he wasn't, like, James wasn't present in your dad's life much. Like at all. So I don't even know if this... My dad was there with him. Oh, was he? So your dad saw it all happen? Was this like a, was this like a huge debt? Like they were collecting debt? Or trying to collect money being owed to them for whatever. Money was given out but was never paid back. Yeah. It was quite a sum. I find it, kind of feel like that's how they squared it. Like that was it. Did your dad's mum or any other family, I don't know if you had any other family around, but did they ever get hassled by these people again after that? He's bringing up his debt, so retaliation, different reasons. Ah. Haven't even seen your dad in amongst all this yet. Maybe the family split. Maybe he brought it up because that's something that you're able to validate, Caitlin. Because, you know, if I don't get that validation, it pretty much runs cold because, well, A, because I let the energy go. Split. Makes sense. I'm gonna leave it there for you, Caitlin. Now that I sort of know his energy and stuff, I'll keep digging. But I'll do Bianca's reading, and we'll probably come back to your stuff another night. Only because, like, it's running cold on my end and I've got to write, come up with the right questions and stuff to sort of keep digging. You're most welcome. I hope that I'll be really interested to know about the army stuff. You know, if that can be validated in some way. Was your, sorry, was your, sometimes this happens, I get more information when I'm ready to close up. Was your dad part of doing, what's the word? Not, it's not really gang related stuff, but I mean, did he join a group where they'd, you know, wrong crowd and just get in a shit ton of trouble? Like, in a sense, I feel like he was not so much recruited by the guys that, you know, finished up his his dad, so your granddad, but I feel like he was maybe initiated or something into the rival people. Does that even make sense? Yeah, your dad. Like, is your dad's family from the States as well, or are they from the UK? I know he ran with the wrong crowd when he was younger. Yeah, I feel like there's something like that, Trev. It was a legal activity for sure, States, but he immigrated generations. Yeah, because I'm getting, so I don't know if you've got heritage or ancestry to do with the UK, but I'd be looking into that as well, because I get a strong sense of like freaking England for sure, because it's like I'm being shown, and this might be, I don't know how far back this is looking, but like cobblestone friggin' laneways and stuff like that. And what's that old movie? West Side Story. That sort of, you know, they had gang activity and stuff like that, and like Oliver Twist. I'm getting that sort of vibe, you know, pickpocketing and doing the wrong thing and stuff like that. Moonshine. There you go. Trev gets trains. They survived the only way they knew they could, basically. And if that brought the money in and the bills paid, I kind of feel the money not going really to the house. I feel it sort of going back into a pub or a bar. Did your dad have, was he an alcoholic, or did he have drinking issues? Was he borderline alcoholic, or he just liked to drink? So interesting. Yeah, back it went to drink. He's the biggest alcoholic I've seen. Yeah. Yeah, because like his energy's coming through now. This is what I mean. Sometimes I go, yep, ready to wrap it up, and then get shown a whole heap of other stuff. So he didn't really have the role model for him. And I don't see your granddad being at home very much, which is why I saw, is that right? No. No, well, your granddad's dad was never home much. I don't even know if he was part of that picture. It's really weird because it was like flashing between showing your mum entertaining all her friends and stuff like that, and then your granddad then being an adult is not that young boy in the army anymore. And then somewhere in there, your dad is getting blended in that as well. That's interesting. Yeah, because they did the wrong sorts of things, Trev. Yes. Yeah, definitely, Caitlin, because I don't see, there's no father figure where he is in the house. And he didn't know, he didn't really know how to be a kid. He didn't know how to socialize or make friends or anything. Had a very lonely, and it wasn't lonely because, you know, there was nobody around, because his mum's a bit of an entertainer. Like, she loved company, and that's what I could see is, you know, people coming and going all the time. But he's sort of just, yeah, too introverted. Too introverted, very recluse. That's interesting too, because in the home I don't see, like, there's nothing there to challenge him. There's no, and that could be like a, you know, economic status as well, where they didn't have the money to, you know, have toys and stuff like that, or, you know, there's no books, there's no nothing, you know, nothing to learn from. There's just all I see is a boy in a room. Oh, when I say boy, he's still presenting as like a 20-year-old. Matches his personality that I know of. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of like generational healing that needs to be done there. And I think this is where you're being asked to, you know, face your traumas in order to be that, you know, change the cycle as well and work through that. I think that's your upcoming task, so to speak. Yeah, he's not very good at showing. There's nothing. There's no love there. There's no affection. There's no emotion even. Like, it feels empty. Even from a very young age, he feels empty. Alright, Caitlin. I'm going to leave it there, hun. He was very... He came across to me. Oh, blunt and borderline rude. This is this is James. Is that who you mean? No, because you never met James. Are you talking about your dad? Oh, yep, grandfather. Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, no, I mean, like, because he's showing me his personality as a 20-something year old, or, you know, late teens. And he's just, yeah, there's no emotion there. There's not even, he doesn't even express love for his own mother. And that's cold. That's really cold. Same as an adult. Crazy. Crazy. But I'm going to leave it there. Like, at least we know now the energy, and if more information comes through, you know, either tonight or, you know, down the track, hopefully we can, you know what I'd really like to do is I'd probably have to message you for that, but I'd like to find out about, you know, more about your dad and why he's the way he is and stuff like that. Just to give you insight and closure and, you know, a bit of healing there. You're most welcome, as always. Alrighty, Bianca. Hey, Blair. Good to see you. I'd probably have to meditate on that one, Caitlin, when I'm able to meditate. Alright, Bianca. Are you pregnant at the moment, or you want to find out about pregnancy? Wanting to find out. This is a journey you've been on for a while, isn't it, Bianca? Trying to conceive? Yeah. The mammogram will come through too in a long time. Yeah, I can see that. A very long time, because I'm getting... Have you had a miscarriage in there as well? A couple. Because you're getting the passion card. The passion's about, you know, finding that inner fire. 7. Yeah. More than, you know, more than a couple. Very long journey. Finding that fire within your belly, you know, finding that motivation, that passion again. You've got the animals card, which is all about the self-love. The talent card, which is finding that creative talent in order to remove your focus from where it's at, which is, you know, trying to conceive and then putting it in another area to redirect your energy and create flow again. You've got the beauty card, which is about, you know, you're worthy of everything you desire, but you need to nurture yourself as well. You need to look after you. And then the grieving card there is showing me about the losses that you've had. Your heart is pounding so fast. Why, honey? You don't have any other children, do you? Or do you? Because I see a little boy with blonde hair. He would be about 4 or 5 years old. Desperate for a baby, and I truly feel my grandmother will give me one soon. I have 2. 1 boy, 1 girl. Is your boy like I described just then? Both blonde. Is he about 4 or 5 years old? Girl is 5, 25. Okay, that's where the 5 is coming from. There's a, so I don't know if you had a stillborn, but I see a little boy with blonde hair, and he's about 4 or 5 years old. I don't know. That's okay, honey. Hey, Erin, how are you? I've had all my miscarriages in the last year. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's, whew. I'm really sorry. That's a lot to have in 12 months. I feel the heartache there. You still carry a lot of pain and grieving for that, because your heart chakra is showing me blockages, so it's not aligned the way it should be. You've got the life purposes card there, which tells me, it's a reminder again that all your experiences leading up to this point has still been for something, good or bad. The experiences are still there. There's things that you can learn from them. There's things that you can grow from them. But you're also being told that you need to set up boundaries within the home at the moment. So I don't know what that means for you. I've been sitting on it for a while to try and feel what it means. So what boundaries need to be set up within the home? What boundaries do you need to put up? Again, it may be whatever it is, it's there to empower you. So being able to put those boundaries up is going to empower you, honey. And with empowerment means taking back your power, taking back what's rightfully yours, and reclaiming that space. So that's okay, honey. You only share what you want to share. Never expected to, to show everything and share everything. Just as long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters, honey. So if that means saying no every once in a while, that's what you have to do. But with setting boundaries, it's a part of aligning with your truth and aligning with yourself. So help uplifting you too, okay? With the empowerment, it's going to uplift you. It's going to create a shift in energy that you need, that you require right now. Because, you know, although you may feel fine on the surface and mostly fine to friends and family, deep down inside, you're still hanging on to a lot of that pain. And it's very valid. Very valid. So again, you know, another card, excuse me, another card about love, self-love. So compassion, kindness, and love towards yourself at the moment. Okay, again, reminders to put yourself first. Okay, you know, you can't, in a sense, it's saying you can't nurture. You think of it like this: you can't grow a baby and nurture that baby unless you're looking after yourself fully as well. So there's parts of you that need to heal. There's parts of you that need to, you know, forgive. I don't want to say let go, but forgive, you know. And that's towards self as well, you know. I feel like you need to be able to thank your body, okay, for giving you the children that you have, but also be able to be in a space where you can forgive your body for not following through for whatever reason and whatever was going on in your life at that time. Okay, so I don't want you to feel like you have a lot of anger and hate towards yourself because of not being able to conceive and do it as quickly as you like, or you know, whatever's going on there. So try to change your mindset about the way you look at yourself and view yourself when you look in the mirror each day. Okay, you've got the finding card there, so it's, you know, finding self, finding out who you are, and you're doing a lot of questions. You're asking yourself a lot of questions at the moment. You know, like why? It's the biggest why that you're asking, and you get frustrated because you don't have the answers. So you've got transformations coming in for you, opportunities for, you know, new growth, expansion as well, shedding the old parts of you and, you know, rebirthing new parts as well. You're being told to lighten your load, okay? So lighten any worries or burdens that you may be carrying, okay? There's no need for it. All it does is take up space and blocks you from you know, moving forward and doing the things that you want to do for yourself. So find a way to release those, you know, those denser energies, honey. So you've got the good luck card there. It's a reminder about to be grateful again for what you have around you, what you have already in front of you. Okay. Again, sometimes looking back in the past is not beneficial or helpful to us. So find ways to release that. So be okay. I'm not, the way I pick up on pregnancy is I actually feel like I'm sitting here getting pregnant. And as I've been sitting here doing your reading and sitting in your energy, I'm not feeling any pregnancy anytime soon. I'm not even seeing anything for the next 2 years, honey. But the little boy that I see, I don't know if he is... he kind of doesn't feel like energy and waiting. He feels like he's already around you. So I don't know if the kids' toys or belongings get moved around or shifted, or you walk past and you think you've seen it move, because that's the little boy. That's the little boy that's around you. He's moving those items. So normally I get my pregnancy sensations that I pick up on, and I also get the fertility card, which is validation for you as well. But I'm not getting anything. I'm not feeling anything either for at least 2 years. The next 2 years, there's nothing coming in. The door this morning while I was in the shower, I thought it opened. Well, it most likely did. It did open. So he's around you. He's not... that's why I asked about if you had a stillborn. But this little boy is about 4 or 5 years old. And he's always with you. On and off positive tests and negative for the past week. It's not a golden retriever or a lab, is it? I always thought it was this time. I'm just going to ask again. Oh, Aussie Bulldog. William Steffi. Oh. Oh wow. Honey, there's no fertility coming in for you. I'm not getting the fertility card, and I'm not picking up on anything because, like I said, like it feels like my womb grows when I pick up on the pregnancies. And I'm not getting anything like that for you, unfortunately. And again, not for the next 2 years, so... But, you know, things can change. You know, if there's healing there that needs to be done, it's those sorts of things that create the space. It could be 2 years because it's not aligned with you as well at the moment. You know, there's some things that you need to heal from and move on from and work through. Who was the boy? The bulldog. Beautiful. That's all I have for you, hun. There's just You know, a lot of nurturing and a lot of healing that needs to be done. Oh, that's beautiful. There, you see where I'm going with this. Actually, I don't, Maud. I don't. Trev. Oh, actually, yeah. I do see where you're going with it. So I thought maybe he knows I am, along with the on-off positive tests. Maybe, when was the last time you had an ultrasound to check that everything was, you know, working as it should be? Because he may be picking up on something else too, honey. Last miscarriage 5 months ago. Yeah, I'm not picking up on anything there, hon. There's nothing. Within the next 2 years, there's nothing coming in. You've got a lot of work, a lot of self-work to do to get yourself right before you can welcome in anything. And again, all I see, and that this doesn't mean that there's not a child waiting for you, because I'm not seeing it, but all I see is a child that is constantly with you, which is a little boy. You know, he's always around you guys. He's like he's there. He's part of the family. He's already there. He's just in spirit. And again, this is something to do with one that you've lost along the way, and you know, he won't be coming earthside. He is growing alongside you guys, but in spirit. Don't know where this boy is from. He's yours, honey. He doesn't have to be a stillborn. He could have came from one of the miscarriages. Like, I don't know how far you go through with the miscarriages, but you know, the energy is still there. It's energy. And you know, Bianca, I don't want you to feel like you're disheartened about your reading either, because you know, we have to remind ourselves that, you know, we create our own journeys, we create our own destinies. We you know, if things align with us, that's what we create. We have that power, so don't ever let somebody take your power away from you. Okay, you have that power. You just have to work out how to harness it. Definitely not. I thought it was gonna be the time you would say. You never know, honey. And you know, this might be a test for you to trust your intuition too. you'd be surprised if you you'd be surprised what I pick up on, because sometimes people are just chatting and I pick up on it and stuff like that. So yeah, don't lose that hope, hun. Your grandmother is telling me. Oh yeah, what happened when it's supposed to happen. And that's the thing too, and I know I've been there. I've had a single miscarriage, but it's a miscarriage still the same, and the hurt is still there all the same. And when you want something like that so bad, it kills you. It really bloody tears you up mentally and physically. It's just, it really messes with you. So I know that pain. And, I got to the point where I gave up. I didn't think I'd have children. I didn't think I was able to. I didn't think my body was capable of doing that. And the minute I gave up and let go and just surrendered to whatever would happen, I fell pregnant within that month. And then I had 5 beautiful babies, very close together in age, but, blessings. So sometimes when we try too hard for something, we push our way, further away from that goal. The more we try to obtain something, and the more the tighter the grip that we try to grasp with, it slips through our fingers even more. So, just take a step back, take that pressure off yourself for a little bit. That's why you've got all the cards there about nurturing. Yeah, Sophia, it is an awful time. So, nurturing. Put yourself first for the time being. Okay? Put yourself first, and, maybe everything will just fall into place without trying, and without it, feeling like it's a chore sometimes. Because I know what that feels like too, where you're just trying to work towards that one goal and it just feels so monotonous. So I'm going to leave that one there for you, Bianca, and just before we leave, you've got the dreams card, so don't lose sight of your dreams, honey, okay? It's a reminder for you to have trust, have the courage to stand by them, and yeah, keep going, hold on to your dreams. You're most welcome. It is, Cal. Yeah. Candace, that was a paid reading, honey. And so was the mediumship before, because that's one of the subscribers. And not only that, Caitlin's been a moderator for me for a very long time. She's been with me, right from the beginning, from when I started my TikTok journey. So Hermosa, again, that was a paid reading. Fertility reads are paid readings. They're $20. That's okay, Candace. I can get you a single card message though. I do those. They are free. If you'd like that, let me know. Oh, thanks, Jody. How are you? Good to see you. I have before, but I haven't. So you know how I'm just sort of starting to connect with people's names and stuff, and slowly getting quicker with connecting that way. And mainly I do spirit-led messages. So I've had them come through with spirit-led messages before. I love that. Love that. You're amazing, Jody. I'm good too, thank you. You Didn't you come through, Cal, when Annie and I were doing a read? Did we not connect for you that time? Or Annie couldn't connect because she wanted a name, didn't she? And you didn't have a name. There's no harm in trying. You did ask though, didn't you? It was a night when Annie and I were on together. His name was Cooper. With the general reads I do, Erin, just depends on your questions too, because if it's to do with somebody else, like a partner or a relationship, and you know, you want me to find out if they're cheating or something like that, I don't do those ones because I don't tap into somebody's energy unless I'm guided to. Like my spirit team lets me know what you need to hear, what's most important that way. But going out of my way and you know, working on that energy that I haven't got permission to be in, I don't do that. So no relationships, I'm single. I have seen potential soulmates come through for people, Erin, if you wanted to, if that's what you're thinking. Like I've provided descriptions as well. That's the thing too, Kel. Sometimes the energy of the, you know, the soul sort of goes into waiting again, and then other times I have seen, like as in Bianca's reading, they do grow up alongside of the families. Just want some guidance if something's coming. So more, that's more like again, like it's information that I get shown. If I'm meant to be, you know, if you're meant to know about that, I get shown that information. I mean, there's a first for anything. Like, we can expand wherever we want. We're only limited to our imagination. So there's probably no reason to not to be able to ask and see what we get too. And it just comes under the general reading. Like it's in a relationship is coming. Yeah, I do the relationship reads all the time, Erin, and they're, you know, you can usually pick up when there's, you know, new love energy coming in and stuff like that. I usually use my tarot deck for that only because it sort of gives like a broader and more specific, sort of covers it better rather than oracle. And then again, any sensations, feelings, anything I hear that comes through, anything that I see that comes through, I always let you guys know. Yeah, Erin, it's entirely up to you. I do private reads as well. I had a healing for just under an hour. And I saw my dad waiting. Oh, wow, Cal. Like, wow that you saw your dad waiting, but whew, heartbreaking all the same. Got a lump in my throat then. I've heard like other mediums share their experiences with that too, and sometimes sometimes the energy is not ready to come through as well. Like it's not, doesn't want to come earthside, but it doesn't want to, it's sort of not stuck. They didn't describe it as stuck, but it was like undecisive whether it wanted to follow through with their contract, if you get what I mean. I'm in Queensland, Julie. Yeah, $20, Erin. It's just PayPal link on my profile. It was. I was grateful for that time. That's a good thing if he came, because then, he's probably still by your dad's side. And that's interesting, because we had your dad yesterday, but I didn't see anyone with him. But then he was your dad's very specific and to the point. So I guess if you ask him a specific question, he would answer. As he needs to. Because that wasn't the question yesterday. We didn't need to know that yesterday. I'm smiling because I feel that Cooper's with your dad anyway. Especially if he came to collect him and be by his side. That is just what he wants, yeah. No worries, Erin. That's so funny. I can't see him or feel him, but just just you saying that your dad, met him, gives me the sense that he sort of took him under his wing. So good to have dad last night. Aww. He would have loved that. Hey, David. Mum was sweet to back off too. Yeah, she was like, it's Dad's time to shine. Hey, Clayton. Yes, I did get it, Erin. Now, did you have a specific question? I said last night she knows I miss him and needed him. Yeah. Did you get onto, you were going to get onto the veterans, did you get onto them today? Erin, did you have a specific question? Did you want to write your question in the comment? No questions, more focus on relationships, kids, financial, whichever comes through. Alright, let's have a look. I called and they said they will send a message to the... Oh, yep, awesome. Message to the cemetery people. Alright, I was talking to my sister tonight and she said she was there about 6 months ago. Oh, there you go. Erin, have you been working on yourself lately? As in, like, personal development, growth, that side of things. I've been trying to. Because the first card for you is the death card, which is all about transformations and new beginnings. Okay? So I love that. New change of energy. She said I need to call them too because his grave needs to be topped up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, change of energy. There's a Two of Wands is coming in with your second card, and that's about partnerships. Partnerships and making plans. So that's interesting. I just don't know yet if that's... Oh, that one's interesting. I don't know if that's... excuse me. Love energy or doing like a joint venture with a friend or something like that. You've got the High Priestess there, which guides you with your intuition and your inner voice. So as usual, Dad had to tell me something. Very funny, Kel. Alright, listen to that inner wisdom. So that's your intuition. Go within for answers. You know, connect with your higher self. You know, that might be the relationship that you're forming as well. A better relationship with self, especially your higher self. You've got the Sun card, which is all about, you know, energy and hope and joy. It's all the good things. Think of the sun, the brightness, and the joy that it brings in. Okay, so you've got sevens of wands there, 7 of wands, which is all about the challenges coming into you at the moment. That's with this new energy phase that you're going through. It comes with challenges, tests. What's that one? 3 of wands, which is all about putting things into action. It's also about luck and adventure too. Love that for you. You know, and sometimes it's about, with the 7 of wands, sometimes it's about having the courage to do something that you wouldn't normally do. You can feel those challenges coming through. The Hanged Man there is there. So, you know, he's about the hanging around and the waiting and the rebirth as well. So, you know, another card about transformations. You know, rebirth, shedding the old and welcoming in the new you. Got tongue-tied with that one. Oh, I love this. The Hierophant, he's the teacher. What is he teaching you? What have you learned? Sometimes it's about finding structure in your life as well. What else about relationships for Erin? You've got the King of Wands energy there. It's all about the motivation for you and the structures that you have around you. What standards do you have in place for yourself? You know, what boundaries have you set up? Where are your strengths? Where are your weaknesses? You've got the Magician there as well. That's a reminder that, you know, you're able to manifest and, you know, bring that magic in and change things the way you want it. You have that energy, that power. Again, put it into action. So, again, manifest what it is that you want out of a relationship. Do you know what you want? Do you know how to love yourself in a way that, you know, somebody needs to treat you? Because we should be doing that for ourselves first and foremost before, you know, looking for a love to come in. We've got the Knight of Pentacles there. He's all about money and investments and the benefit from money. King of Pentacles, yeah, Knight of Pentacles, sorry. 2 of Pentacles, which is all about the balance and the harmony. So this particular tarot deck has a couple of extra cards in it. It has a yes card and a no card. You got the yes card, which is the star card. Okay. So this is about, you know, a guiding light and hope and miracles and stuff like that. So, you know, where is that? It's also about infinite energy. So where is the hope sitting for you? Where does that lie? You know, it's a reminder, yes, you are deserving. Yes, you can have the things that you want. Yes, you are worthy. Just as I said, yes, you are worthy. Ten of Cups energy. That's the one you want with a love reading, a relationship reading. You know, that's all your wishes fulfilled. That's bliss, joy, happiness, marriage, children, whatever it is. Again, manifest. You know, your Magician card, manifest what it is you want. What you want out of a relationship. What do you want to see? Are you still there, Erin? I just don't want to go too far ahead. Hope it comes soon. Forever. Oh, it's coming. You're going on a journey. You've got the Chariot card there. That's a movement card. Comes directly after the Ten of Cups, so it's still there. You know, that energy is still, it's coming. It is coming. What else can you tell me about relationship? What else can you tell me? Okay, so you've got the Knight of Wands. Okay. So she represents flow and intuition. So it's basically telling you that, you know, trust your intuition. When this person comes along, trust it. Feel it. Okay? Go with the flow. Don't go against it. Okay? When you go against the flow, we're just creating, you know, resistance there. Don't do that. Go with the flow, but trust in your instincts. You've got the Courage card, the Strength card. So with strength comes courage. Okay? So you're almost being challenged again. Hey, Clayton. I feel like you're the one that needs to make the first moves, to be honest. You've got the Knight of Cups there. You're the one that needs to not so much put the hard words in, but make a proposal. You know, ask this person out. I just asked if this person was already in your life, and I've got to know. What's the relationship there? Okay, so you've got the Five of Wands. That talks about competition, debate, and defenses. So I feel like this person coming in may not be, I always make the first waiting for someone to come. No, it's not going to change. It feels like you have to make the first move on this person. And, you know, that might be as simple as going for a coffee date, you know, something that has a lot less pressure and you know, doesn't make anyone feel uncomfortable. But the Five of Wands is about, where was I going with the Five of Wands? Competition, debate, and defenses. So I feel like when you meet this person, for you, it's somebody that it could go either way. And what I mean by that is, he's not somebody that I feel like he's not somebody that you would have looked twice at before. So you're being asked to remain open at this time, okay? Because, you know, this person aligns with you what you've had before has not worked for you, which is why somebody different is coming in for you. Does that make sense? So you're being reminded to stay open, okay? And I don't want to say judgy, but that's where they're going with the defense, okay? Not to have your defenses up and totally block somebody because it's not somebody either to your standards, or the way he looks, or the way he dresses, or something along those lines, where there's a very fine line about this person coming into your life and this person, like, you're totally missing, okay? So you're being asked to be open-hearted. Because you've got the Ace of Wands there, which, represents another beginning, a new beginnings. It's also a travel card. So is the Eight of Wands. You've got travel, so you've got good news coming in. I'm very judgy. Past relationships has not been great. Well, that's understandable too. But again, it's a reminder to not categorize everyone that you meet, if that makes sense. So Ace of Wands, new beginnings coming in again. That's also a travel card. And so is the Eight of Wands, is a travel card. But in regards to a relationship, there's good news. There's good news for you coming in fast. So that's good. 2 travel cards, 2 movement cards. You've got the Chariot card there, as well as the Eight of Wands. What's that one for Aaron? There it is. There it is. There's the Lover's card there. Okay? Love and harmony, union. Sometimes with that Lover's card, it's about the soulmates. You've got the world. So, you're being rewarded for what you've gone through. You've worked on yourself. You've worked this hard to get a sustainable relationship, and you're being rewarded. So that love is coming into you, honey. Can I see the person? Is what I feel like you're asking. Can you show me who's coming in for Aaron? So I do see somebody. I see, and it's interesting because I always get shown them from behind. I never get to see. It's like they're coming, but I'm not to see them yet. I feel like this person is very outdoorsy, very sporty. There's something there with to do with mountain biking. Was it bikes or dirt bikes? Bikes. I'm being told bikes. So he's quite athletic, but in saying that, he has a quite a slim build. He's not like muscular or buff or anything like that. He's got it looks like sandy blonde hair from the back. And I feel like when you meet him, his hair's going to be a little bit longer, and he'll probably even mention, I need a haircut. See him doing like he's quite handy on the bikes, like he does little tricks and stuff. He's very comfortable around bikes and mountain biking. It's something he's done a lot of in his life. Blonde hair. It's more like a it even looks like it's almost like a bad dye job. I feel like he has darker hair, and the dye is like it's like kind of like sandy blonde bordering on orange because it hasn't been dyed properly, if that makes sense. I can see like his roots coming through, like dark brown roots coming through. I don't know why I never, like, it's funny because I never get shown all of their face. It's always from behind. I feel like he has brown hair, honey. Brown eyes. Six of Wands. In regards to your reading, like your relationship reading, it's like triumphs, victories. So it's like a, yes. It's for you. I feel like for you, that's your response. It's like, yes. So I'm going to leave that one there. What else? What else, Baron? I feel like you saying, finally, yes. Temperance is there to remind you of everything in moderation and balance. Okay? Literally. I love it. Two of Cups. You know, this is another one you want when it comes to a relationship read. It's all about the harmony and balance. Okay? Again, partnerships. And the peace around that. There's no conflict with that. The energy feels good. So it's interesting, you have the Emperor card and the King of Cups, but in this scenario it describes the type of person coming your way. He's somebody that's quite level-headed, yet warm-hearted and empathetic. So, that's a nice combination to have. He's sort of... he's a guy that knows what he wants. What's that one? Oh, I love this one for you. Haven't seen it, that's why I'm looking at it. Page of Cups. It's about the magic, the love, and the fun. Love that. So, yeah, be prepared for it feels like he's going to sweep you off your feet when he does come out of his shell. We've got the star. You've got another yes card. So before you had the star card, I had to check because I was like, am I seeing these? Star card. This time you've got the Mother Star, which is a yes card. I'm going to look in the book for that one and see what it says about that. That card doesn't come out very often, and I'm not really getting a feel for it. The path that has led you to where you are today has been full of twists and turns. There may have been times when you have doubted yourself and lost faith in your guides. The Mother Star's appearance means you are coming to a place now where you can look back and see what every setback has served. That every setback served a purpose, and every failure taught you a much-needed lesson. The strength, courage, and character you've gained along the way have made you into a unique and resilient person. It's time to step up and embody your full potential. The Mother Star holds a cup and a sword. She wears a pentacle around her neck and is flanked by wands. Her journey and soul exploration connect her to a balanced way to each suit of the minor arcana, and if she appears in a reading where you have a specific yes or no question, she represents a resounding yes. Her guide, the gentle three-eyed winged tiger, is also there to offer you assistance, vision, and strength as you embark on this new chapter of transformation. So there you go. You started with a transformation card about new beginnings, and then you ended with a card about transformations and beginnings. Love that. Again, you've got the balance card, but for you, the balance card, the judgment card. And for you, it's about the acceptance. So your guides want you to know to remain open-hearted when this person comes. Because, again, it's a reminder that, if you've had a type before and those types haven't worked for you and every relationship has failed for whatever reason, and if you keep doing the same thing and expecting different results, it's not going to come. So you literally have to, try something new in order to see if you get a different result. So that's why they keep telling you to, remain open-hearted. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's your reading, Erin. Loved it. Thank you. You're most welcome. Thanks for letting me do that one for you. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This creativity and union, and also the freedom. So again, don't be guided by your thoughts. Step away from your thoughts, and the most important thing for you is to be open. Be open to receiving, this love that's coming your way. Oh, Connie. I didn't know you came in, Connie. I've taken it all in. Thank you again. You're most welcome, Erin. Hey, Connie. I thought you might have fallen asleep waiting. What were you after tonight? I didn't go into that to find out. Doesn't show me on that screen without going into it. What sort of reading were you after? Just gotta jump off and go to bed. Good night, Erin. Thanks for hanging around, hon. Caitlin! What happened? What did you learn? Army? What did Mum tell you? Anything feeling off? No worries, hun. Let's have a look. Alrighty. He had 2 middle names he went by. Found something useful in my research. Oh, awesome. He had 2 middle names he went by. That James went by, or your dad? I added the second in 6 more documents. Oh, wow. Wow. What were the documents, if you want to share? Hold on. Hold on. Your spirit guide, Connie, the one I told you about, I think the last time, or maybe not last time, but the time before, where she's trying to get you to harness your inner warrior and your inner confidence. She's coming through. Which says that's what's needed right now. Arbitrary marriage certificate and census. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, how exciting, Caitlin. I'm interested to know if the names were on it. Well, they must be on his. Wait. I'm interested to know if his names were on his birth certificate. Or did he give a false name to the army? Because if that's the case, because I think he might have been in the army before proof of records were needed properly, you know? Cut out all I heard, sorry, was my guide, and then it stopped. So, Connie, your guide that came through the last reading, I don't know if it was the last reading I gave you or the one before, where she wanted you to find your, to get connected with your inner warrior and have the confidence and courage and everything. She's stepping through to let you know that that's what's needed at the time, at this time. She wants you to harness that confidence. All right, Connie. Good luck with your search. Oh, Caitlin, you have powers. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so keen to see what you come up with. Okay, Connie, the first card that was given is the Justice card. Oh, good night, Sophia. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for your support. Justice card for you, Connie. That one's all about the balance. So the balance needed right now. You know, you said you've been feeling a little bit off, and, you know, that's the indicator that there's, you know, you're not balanced at the moment. You're not grounded. You're not centered. How do you usually get grounded, Connie? You haven't done either, haven't you? You haven't been out to the bush or in nature, and you haven't been out to the beach in a little while too. Go bush or beach, yeah, but you haven't done that for a while. So that's a good place for you to start. Okay, especially if that, you know, how you're feeling now is hanging around for a couple of days. If you're able to, go and, you know, go and do the things. I'm going back country next month. Oh, but for a funeral, so that's hard. So you kind of want to get grounded before then. You need to get grounded before then, is what I'm being told. Even if it means, like, if you've got a front yard or a backyard, even if it means laying there. Perth is too damn cold. You don't want to go sticking your feet in the water. Yeah, if you've got a backyard or a front yard, you know, 15 minutes minimum. You know, lay there. Just lay there. And just try to listen to the sounds of the earth while you're there. You know, if you're able to shut off for longer, then do it. You've got the reconciliation card, so that one's a reminder to make peace with your past. So what things are popping up currently for you right now? What keeps, you know, trying to show itself, you know, or surface itself? So what is that meaning to you? What is it that you need to work through? You know, we get shown things for a reason, and especially if it hasn't been processed before, or we need to process it, you know, that's when emotions and things like that sort of bubble. You've got the friendships card, so lean on your friends for support as well. Connie, are you still dreaming? I don't remember if I've asked you before whether you dream or not. I think you do, though. Because you're being told that inspiration, so inspiration for you and what you should be doing and realigning you back to your path is found in your dreams. You don't normally dream, only when I got to. Or you're being told to pay attention, so I wouldn't even be surprised if you have a dream in the next couple of nights. Or you did the other night. What messages did you get out of it? Do you remember much from it? Hey, Courtney. Hey. There's a friend walking up the stairs and I was yelling out, but she kept ignoring me, for fuck's sakes. Alright. So, yeah, no, I'm being told over the next few nights. I feel like more tomorrow night. Thursday night, possibly Friday night, but I feel like more Thursday night. You're gonna dream, but you need to try and remember that dream, because in there's going to be parts that are going to give you inspiration. That's going to give you direction, okay, for you to find, you know, what it is you need to be doing at the moment to find your inner shine, okay, to find that light within you again. You've got the blessings card, okay. It's a reminder, you know, two things: to be grateful for the blessings that you already have, but it's also, I probably shouldn't hold that card up because she's naked. Anyway, she's a, you know, she's a reminder to, I'm the worst for forgetting my dreams. To set the intent. Set the intent. I'm going to start remembering my dreams. You know? Takes a while, but it does start to come in. I know, because I'm still struggling with getting my dreams back as well. Especially my prophetic ones. But blessings, you know, it's a reminder. Be open to receiving as well. Okay? Often when we, you know, when we're having those up and down days and those shitty moments, we kind of shut ourselves off from the world and we don't remain open. So you're being reminded to stay open for your blessings, okay, to receive. I was holding up for something and have been working really hard for this and manifesting. But I'm just in the middle of a paid reading at the moment, Courtney. The funeral that you're going to, is that somebody you knew very well? Is that family? It didn't happen, so I retreated. I was holding up for something. I've been working really hard for manifesting. It didn't happen, so I retreated. No, you got to stay open. Stay open to receiving. An uncle, but didn't know him. My dad's cousin. Okay. So I asked that because you've got the grieving card. So if it's not in relation to your uncle, it's probably more in relation to you, honey. Are you feeling like you've lost parts of yourself at the moment? Yeah, you've got the healing card there. You've got the grieving card, and then the healing. So again, it lets you know that there's healing that you need to do, you know, and making peace with the past is part of that healing as well. You've got the passions card. The passion cards relates to that sacral chakra, so it's our emotional center and it's our inspiration, and it's you know, and it also represents finding the fire in your belly again. You know, it's very similar to the inspiration card. They want you to find your light, your sparkle. You got no sparkle, girl. I said that real sad too. There's that manifestation card. I've been doing so much inner healing, but today just set me back a little bit. Tomorrow is definitely a new day. And you know what? You can only do what you can only do, hey? So if it's little baby steps, then it's little baby steps. You know, it's all progress, regardless of how that looks. It's still progress. There's the manifestations card, hun. So you're in the energy of manifesting things quickly. So it's a reminder to be mindful of your thoughts. Okay? Hey, Caitlin, how are you? You've got the love card, which is all about, you know, showing that love towards yourself. It's nurturing yourself and looking after you first, okay? What else does Connie need to know right now? Okay, considering I've been trying to stay positive. Oh. Sending hugs, Caitlin. I'm good, thanks. I've had a good day today. So I've got the life purpose card there, so it's, you know, pretty much letting you know that you're on track. You are meant to be where you are at the moment. And the reason for that is because you're going through transformations, honey. You're making changes. You're shedding the old parts of you and making space for, you know, new. There's growth there, expansion. And we can't grow and expand until we start letting go of some of the old stuff or making peace with some of the old stuff. Or healing from parts of ourselves. Closing out cycles too, which is good, because then, you know, if we're closing things, it means we've finished with that chapter, and, you know, with new beginnings coming in. New beginnings, a shift, a change. Okay, it's given me the home card. I had that before, but I put it back in the deck. So let's see what we need to know about that. What do we need to know about home? In regards to the home stuff, Connie, I don't know where this is going for you, but it might make sense to you. You're being told to have courage, if that makes sense. It's within the home, or to do with home, or to do with members that reside in the home. Got the intuition card there as well. So trust in your intuition as always. Sometimes the courage is about standing tall and, you know, setting respectable boundaries. Saying no if you need to. I've been manifesting my own home apartment. I got knocked back today from an apartment I really want. Oh, I see. That's why you're being told to have courage and trust in your intuition. Because just remember, that's not a setback. Even though it's something you may have wanted, it may not have aligned energetically with you. So, you know, there may be still something coming that's better. Home I'm in now is with friends, but I just feel so cluttered and overwhelmed. Yeah. We've got the beauty card. That one's about, again, it's all about love. It's all about nurturing yourself. It's a reminder that you're worthy and you're deserving. So, you know, I think it's appropriate that it followed the home card and the courage card and the intuition card. So, you know, it's, again, a reminder not to let it make you feel deflated, honey. Because that's not the purpose of, you know, when things don't align with us. Its purpose is not to deflate us. its purpose is to redirect us as to what, you know, is rightfully ours. Hey James, how are you? Alright, moving forward, what does Connie need to know? He gave me a bloody fright. Okay, you've got the finding card there, which is all about finding self again, reconnecting with yourself. It's all about realigning. So it feels like, Connie, it feels like you're going to be in this, I want to call it for you like a wishy-washy energy. You know, it's a few ebbs and flows in amongst it for a little while. You've got to open up or realign your heart chakra because it's very closed at the moment. You've got the good luck card there, which is a reminder to show gratitude for what you already have in front of you, what's around you. Again, another card about self-love is the animals card, unconditional self-love. So there's, for you, Connie, there's a lot of ebb and flow coming up. You know, so I feel like this is only the start of how you've been feeling. There's a bit more of it yet. I'm trying to see how long. At least a month to 6 weeks. The easiest way for you to get working on it, to get through it, is to, you know, do the things you need to do. Like the reconciliation card, making peace with the past. The forgiveness card fell out as well. Who do you need to forgive? What do you need to forgive? Do you need to forgive parts of yourself? Aligning with your truth. Okay? And there's a lot of love in here, a lot of self-love and nurturing that you need to do towards self. So you've got the compassion card there. Compassion, love, kindness. Okay? So, you know, those ebbs and flows, try not to resist them because it'll make your moments seem bigger than what they are. Okay? It almost like heightens them. So try to, you know, try to lean into these changes. Try to lean into whatever challenge. You've got to forgive your cousin. There's no other messages for you, Connie. Right now, it's key for you to find that balance within yourself. Okay, so you know the things you need to do. Go and get grounded. Whether that's, you know, getting in touch with the bush again, or sitting down at a park, you know, barefoot in your own garden. And if you can't make it to the beach, you know, if you can run a bath, run a bath. If you can't, you know, have a longer shower if you're able to. There's a memory popping up for you. Having a sprinkler on the lawn and, you know, playing in the sprinkler under a blaring hot day. If you're able to do that, you know, tap into that inner child memory. Have fun with it. Don't worry about the judgments. I'll just go sit at the beach tomorrow after work. There you go. If you're able to do it, go and do it. Go and do it. You don't have to stick your toes in the cold water. I ran outside yesterday and just stood in the rain. Oh, I love that. Bloody cold rain though. I bet you didn't stay in it long. Straight back inside for a hot shower. Alright, Connie, I'll leave that there for you. You know the things you have to do. Okay? Whenever you're feeling off like that, that's the first thing you should do. Is always try ground yourself. My hair started getting frizzy, so went in. That's about the only time my hair looks half decent. It's when it's raining. When I'm in the rain. Hey Johnny, how are you? Hey Amanata. Alright, I think, who did I have coming in for, I think there was Caitlin and Courtney. Are you still here? Did you want a card? Hey, hey. Hey Amanata. You're most welcome, Connie. And trust yourself. You know the things. You know the things you need to be doing. So busy I've been missing your lives. That's okay. Alright, card for court. Alright, I'm not staying on long, guys. I've still got to get through the school week. So I'm going to hop off soon. We'll do a couple more single cards and then I'll head out. Good night, Connie. Alright, what does Courtney need to know? My hand's so dry, the cards are just not sticking. Alright, Courtney. What's Courtney need to hear most? Courtney, honey, you've got the good luck card. Okay, so this card's about seeing the gratitude or being grateful for what you have already. Okay, not looking back, not thinking about the lack, you know, and just being more in the moment. It's a reminder to be more present. All right, Mel. What does Mel need to hear right now? Hey, Annette. It's going good. I'm about to jump off. I'm just doing a few last single card messages and then I'm heading off to bed. Mel, honey, you've got the protection card. This card comes up when life's been a little bit hard and you think that you're doing it solo. It's a reminder that you're not. You've got loved ones around you. You've got support and guidance around you. Okay? So it's a reminder that you're safe, you're protected, and you're loved. Johnny and Annette, did you want a card before I go? You're welcome, Mel. Yeah, I just got to get through the school week, so it's only really tomorrow and Friday morning, which is, yay, can't wait. Alright, awesome. What message for Johnny? What does Johnny need to hear right now? How are you feeling, Johnny? Oh, it is too. 15th. I thought it was the 16th. It's 15th. Charlie had surgery in the morning. Oh, good luck to Charlie. Is that her first time? Now I know why you heard accident when you... Oh, okay. Tell me more, Caitlin. Johnny, you've got the freedom card, okay? Again, you're starting to get stuck in those thoughts again, okay? So this card is a reminder not to get stuck there, to rise above it. They lied and said they didn't see anything. Newspaper says accidental, self-inflicted. See, and I did say self-inflicted too at one stage, didn't I? Interesting. Johnny, you've got the answers card too. So if you've been, again, asking answers out loud, asking questions out loud, you know, you're going to get some answers soon. That's probably to do with... Is this to do with Charlize's surgery stuff? Have you been overthinking that, Johnny? Okay, Annette. Message for Annette. Annette, that turned very quickly. Annette, you've got the prosperity card there. You're being told to trust in your intuition. Not so much surgery and faith in surgeons. She is scared though. Okay. I just wonder if it was your energy that I was picking up on, if those cards made sense for you. If not, they might have been for Charlize. You had the itchy left arm. Well, it's there. Prosperity and the intuition card again. So, trust it. I also feel like you've got to trust where it's going too. I don't know if you're making an investment soon, but you're being told to trust your intuition. So many questions. Happy to wait for the answers. Love it. That's crazy, Caitlin. Just made the investment. Oh, awesome. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. A lot of questions, a lot of things. So happy to chill and see. Yeah. That's good. How are you feeling, Johnny? Are you over that cold yet? Hey, Nix. Hi from Brisbane, Australia. I'm about to head off. So, but normally I do free single card messages on my lives. Chest is tight and painful. Still got the horrid cough. Are you on any anything for it? Did you get antibiotics or anything? Oh, all spills. So big mofos. You're bloody funny, Johnny. Neither on point. Actually, I have been pretty well, pretty good on point the last couple of nights. It's good. It's good to feel like my old self again. I was feeling a little bit off track there for a while. funny looking. You and me both, Johnny. Alright, everyone. I'm going to love and leave yous. I'll be back on tomorrow night. Hey, Queen. You just missed the live, hun. I'm heading off now. I'm good, thank you. I hope you're well. You did, didn't you, Caitlin? And it was a challenge. Once I got out of my own head, I was right, because I was worried about, it was more worried about you not being able to validate stuff that had come through, which is what I was worried about, because that's when, you know, that's when my mediumship ends, when I don't have that validation. It's like, well, I can't go on further because I get, I don't know, it's kind of like a journey. I get snippets of information and then another path opens up and you can see more of the picture and stuff. That's the best way to describe it. Sweet dreams, Cal. Alright. Sweet dreams, Queen. Alright, bye guys. Talk to you soon. Love yous.